So guys, good morning. This is a Friday and today I'm gonna bring you guys on my whole day. And we're already in the car. It's 8:15 and we are driving to RTR Interiors because they are making all the interior work of our club. So we have to make the decisions based on colors and stuff like that. So we're gonna do that first. After that I have a meeting in the gym or a call. But very important today as well, we're gonna train legs together. And leg day is one of the most important days of the week, of course. So let's do that together. And after that I have another appointment. It's also in the club with the people who serve red light therapy. So interesting in that because I also wanna delve a little bit deeper in the actual longevity stuff. So appointment with that, and then after that some family time. So big day, fun day as well. Driving to make the interior choices now, and Guy is also coming. He is the architect of everything, and he's also assisting me in making the choices, color based and stuff like that. Of course, I have some experience with that, but like there are people way better at that stuff. So really happy that I can work with Guy on this project to make the final decisions on stuff like that. So let's do it. Wel heb gemerkt hiermee, maat. Ik deed gisteren, zat ik dus zo. Ik denk, nou, wat steek zo? Nee,
ja, maar dat is altijd.
Dat is ook wel met de verlichting.
Ja, dan moet je eigenlijk. Dus dan hou dit maar aan voor die kasten. Of ja, voor het blad dan vooral. En dan kan je gewoon een andere.
Kunnen jullie in het iMac, kun je daar iets in graveren? Kan daar iets in komen?
Ja, ik kan er alles mee.
Hoe dik is het en kan daar een NFC-unit onder? Even als voorbeeld, ik wil eigenlijk mijn logo erin gegraveerd hebben, mijn vlam.
Ja.
En dat is ook meteen tap to pay voor, wil iets afrekenen, pop. En dan komt een NFC-unit onder, dat zie je niet. Dus dan, anders heb je altijd zo'n ding op de balie staan en nou zie je gewoon ons logo, klik.
Ja, dan moeten jullie dan wel
Zou je het in
weten
die
waar die
hoek
ook
kunnen
komt.
doen? In die hoek heb je natuurlijk wel daar wat ruimte om het aan te sluiten.
Leuk idee, hè?
Dat is ook
Te maken.
Nou, super. Dat was eigenlijk, dat had ik eigenlijk als puntje, dat zou ik wel echt vet vinden.
Dat kan. We hebben hier witte platen afval liggen.
Ja,
Ik kan
dan
even
heb je
het
een beetje
wit
van de diepte.
even uit laten vrezen wat je dan krijgt als jij een vector of in ieder geval een digitaal bestand.
Als we dat straks doorsturen, dan heb ik maar 500 zaken erboven gaan.
Kijk, een millimeter zou ik al gaan.
Halve.
Ja, een halve millimeter als je daar. Je moet hem schuren en polijsten naar het vrezen. Dus een halve ga jij al.
Maar de helft van de plaat gewoon.
6.
Ja.
Ja, maar daar gaat er ook iets in.
Met vies.
Ja, dat gaat sowieso.
Ja, dat is ook.
Ja,
Met tegen
niet,
dan
nee,
zo.
verder liep het op.
Zo.
Verder liep het op.
Helemaal
Afvaren,
in de wand.
zo. Dus,
Hij zit.
Hoe krijg ik daar
Dat is
wel
maar
in?
12
Ik
mm.
wou net zeggen, dat is niet zo.
Nee, hij zit uiteindelijk hier zo. Dus tegen de
Tegen de binnenbal van de
En
andere.
hier zit ook 2 centimeter of 3 centimeter tussen.
het is wel minder luchtig, dus dat is het enige waar dan even mijn hoofd zit.
Sifon en zo, dan heb je daar allemaal in beeld.
Dan zie je die
Die
sifon ook
komt
niet.
altijd onderuit.
Ja, kastjes eronder. Echt.
Aan de overkant dan geen kastjes. Hij spreekt bij het
Nee, dat is niet nodig.
feunblad.
Ja.
Daar geen kastje, maar dan.
Nee, maar dat is juist ook wel mooi dat het een blad is.
Ja, de aanvullende blad naast die andere.
Ja, dat is zeg maar precies hetzelfde als zonder wasbak.
Maar ja, dat is precies dit inderdaad, zonder wasbak. Dus dat is gewoon
Ja.
een
Duidelijk.
werkblad.
Tube zeg maar.
Ja, die ken ik.
Ja, die zie je dan anders en dan zitten ze gewoon achter de kastjes.
Ik heb op alle wc's,
Ja,
er komen allemaal nieuwe wastafeltjes. Dan
Dan
heb ik al die chromen weg, dan heb ik een veel, daar ontkom je niet aan,
Nee,
heb ik een veel dunnere van RVS nou.
ja,
Dus
precies.
heb ik die chroom heb ik daar weg.
Maar daar met dit, dan zie je hem dus niet, want die valt dan dus allemaal
Snap
achter de deurtje.
Okay. So first meeting is done. We're going to the next one. It's pretty nearby, like a 5-minute drive. We're gonna select the tiles because we need all the materials and all the colors to match, of course. So going to pick up a tile and then make the final decision on what like actually is a nice colorway and stuff like that. So that's the next one. After that, quickly changing and then we're going to the gym, meet Rens, and we are hitting leg day. Let's do it. So lunch is served. Got some cream of rice with some raisins. Romy's still getting after it. What's up, babe? Well, see you in a moment. I did forget my spoon, so I'm just drinking it. It's not the usual way of doing it, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. So guys, we're in the gym and I'm gonna do legs, and we start off with barbell back squats. I've been doing the Smith machine a lot the last couple of weeks, I'll say 8-10 weeks now. So I'm switching back to the normal back squat, and that's what I do. Let's say 8 to 12 weeks, and I make some big changes on the big compounds. So back from the Smith machine to the normal squat. Like I was at 185, now 190 sets for 12. I'm not gonna hit that today, so I think we're gonna do, let's say, 170 and see how it feels. So let's get it. So we're gonna do 3 working sets here. I always do 3 or 4 warming up sets, and it's more like feel sets. I keep my volume very low and just get everything ready. Do some stretching in between, but get used to the weight. So this is my second set on 100 kilograms. Gonna increase to 140 now, feel how that feels, 1 or 2 reps, and I'll jump to my working weight. Get used to the weight, but keep the volume as low as possible. It's so important. Like the amount of trash volume you do throughout the weeks, the compounds as well, so I'm always very careful with that. Okay. Boom. Okay guys, so that's 140. Feels pretty good. A bit stiff in my hip, but feels good. Also, let's get 160. Do my first working set 160 today. Be a bit careful. Okay, feels pretty good. I feel that my hips are a bit stiff. A bit more range of motion I have with this compared to the Smith machine. But it moves quite well, I think. Give me 3 weeks and I'm back maybe even a bit higher than my normal working weight, so feels good. So I guess if you see me setting up this squat exercise, for example, I'm very straight with like the exact same steps, exact same setup like I always do to keep it safe
and also have like a really good measurable progressive overload. And otherwise, like if you switch stuff up every time, then you never know like if you're really progressing. So, and especially like when the weights get heavier, be careful with that. That being said, I don't see this exercise a lot anymore. So many young guys tend to go to the leg press right away or like do other stuff. But guys, have a good proper squat is like a really fundamental exercise. Not even only for like, let's say leg growth, but more of if you can squat very well, have a good deadlift and good bench press, like it layers through all the other exercises as well. And that's what I see, like people use a lot of machines, which is fine. I love machines as well. But like spend a good amount of time in actual learn to do the big three. Very, very useful for the whole of your training career. So I'm 15 years in now, still squatting at my strongest ever. Well, not today, but like technically it'll give me 3-4 weeks. It's also bad for your knees and stuff. Learn proper form, go full range of motion, then you will be fine. Next set, let's go. So next up guys, we do the RDLs, same here. Switched from split machine to the normal RDLs. The thing is though, like if I go above 180, like it's always a diminishing returns point. So I can creep it up a bit heavier, but like let's say when I go like far over 200, like I just do a normal deadlift, and I'm pretty strong in a deadlift movement. So I just lost the connection with my hamstring. So gonna do, I'll say 170 today. See how it goes, how it feels. And then that's it. But I feel my hamstrings already from the deep squats. So let's get it. Guys, when we do the RDLs, so important that you keep your knees in the exact same height as your ankle. So if you look at me from the side, first thing you do is get your hip backwards, never put your knees forward. So I also get the bar straight to my legs. Should be red as well, yeah, you see it? You see it on camera, but like really, I just force it in my legs, keep my knees backwards, stretch on the hamstrings, drive forward. And don't go with your hip backwards and then get a little bit knee forward, because you lose all tension in your hamstrings. It's cardio, man. Whew. So guys, next up, gonna do leg press. Saved a bit of volume on the squat, so doing leg press now. Gonna do 3 sets, 3 working sets. Try to get back to 300 kilograms. Should get it today. Full range of motion, so really try to be as deep as possible here. And I try to press it out a little bit more on my toe side. Gets a bit more quad action instead of my hamstring and glutes. Hamstring and glutes are pretty developed, I will say. My quads are also decent, but like I want to do it a bit more quad emphasis, so get a bit smaller, a bit more toe heavy. Let's do it. Feels heavy, but to be honest, it's a RP 8-ish, 7-8. But I'll do an RP 11 up my last set, no worries. Calves. I told you guys already, I train calves 5 times a week. They're getting better and better, but it's still a point I just want to bring up. So 2026, I will go even harder on them, and also get a bit more food in my system to actually grow a bit more. But I do it, let's say 2 sets, 2 like hard sets, RP 10 sets throughout the week. And on leg day, I do 2 exercises, like 3 purpose sets each. So guys, last set, gonna do leg extension afterwards. But this is going to be an RP 10, 11, so go all out. Maybe Rens can help me a little bit when I'm always there. No, but guys, for real, like the intensity of training is so important. So it's all fun and games that you try to do your steady sets and you've been to the gym, but like actually training hard, close to failure, is another thing. So I feel pretty good today. When I have a day like this, I'll try to use it and just go to absolute failure on a couple exercises. So that's the plan. So guys, it's actually quite sad, but we're gonna leave this gym the end of this month. But to be honest, I had a good time here, but like I'm ready for the next phase. And there are a lot of machines we maxed out. This is one of them. And like I'm also ready for some other equipment, I would say. But yeah, last couple trainings here. So I'll spend December training here. I got our equipment delivery 2 weeks, so that means like it's not like fully finished gym yet, but let's say in 3 weeks I'm already training there. We had a good run, but it's next for like it's really time for the next phase, and I'm fucking ready for it. First, leg extensions. What's really important here is that get as much range of motion as possible. So I tend to sit back way more. The problem with this machine is that like the first, let's say 20%, 10% of the actual movement, there's no strength curve at all. So it's better that it tucks a little bit like more under, but like it doesn't do that. So I'll just sit back a bit more, I'll lean back a bit more, so get a bit more stretch on the quads. But like shit like that should be fixed in the other gym. And of course, weight-wise, we maxed it. Let's get it. Yeah, guys. So when we're done with this one, we're gonna go to the gym. I'll call it gym, but let's say Mana Club, and then have an appointment there. So it's about red light therapy, which is of course a big believer in longevity, but also like facial health, skin health, stuff like that. So appointment there, another appointment, and then that's it. We're gonna spend the night with my little daughter to spend Santa Claus, a little bit then the Dutch version. Now, what's the Dutch version? The English version for Santa Claus? Santa Claus? No, it's not Santa Claus. Santa Claus is like Christmas, right? So Santa Claus, and then that will be it for today. One more set. Little drop set. Little drop set, and one last cue here is I tend to like curl my toes all the way up as much as possible to get as much like activation on my actual quad instead of knee. So that's what I tend to do. Sit backwards. That's like the most you can do with this kind of machines. You also have rolls now. You put it here to get a bit more range of motion, or you just get a good machine. I prefer the latter. That's it. Fuck it. Oh, that's it. No, being all tough guy with the camera on you, normally I just don't do it. I don't even train when you guys are not there. That's it, guys.
So next I had an appointment with Max. Max is delivering the red light therapy beds. We had an appointment and I wanted to show him the club, the concept and everything which makes Mana Mana, of course. So I did a full tour. First showed him the outside and we went inside. I showed him the whole club around and he also asked about the actual platform, so where we came from. So I gave him a full insight on the actual platform first, and then after that we went through the whole club and yeah, I showed the whole concept and everything which is making Mana unique, and the SPC clubs a very good partner for the future, also for the red light therapy beds which they are going to deliver inside the club. We toured around, I showed them the colorways, so we're matching like the concrete colors, so it's a really unique kind of vibe, which is of course also nice for a supplier to place their machines or their services inside the SPC club. So that's also nice that we can have I will say more of a brand collaboration instead of just being a customer. And that makes the whole project pretty unique because we do that with a lot of suppliers. We'll make it a flagship store for everybody, for our partners, but of course also for ourselves. Max did a good presentation on like what it actually means, what's the science behind it, and also like marketing-wise how we can place the actual beds into our system and intertwine it with our memberships or not. So pretty productive meeting. I think it's a good match for the SPC clubs. So Max and I will make a deal and we're going to place the first red light therapy bed into SPC.
So guys, we had the meeting. So we were looking at the longevity systems, and this was like the red light therapy I'm looking for. But let's see if we can come to a deal. That's what we did. Like my head is just like the whole day, you guys saw it, right? Like meeting calls and stuff like that in between. So I'm a bit taxed, I will say. But for now, one more thing. We're also like looking for people to work here still. And we have a lot of people who signed up. So hey, you want to do marketing, you want to do like personal training and whatever. But we're still looking for people. So it will be very nice if you are in the Eindhoven area, because that's please listen. You have to live in the area. So we also had people from Afghanistan, literally, like, who signed up here. So that is not a possibility because we literally need you to be somewhere here. So, like, Eindhoven area is fine. So if you live here and you want to work with us as a host, as a personal trainer, like, or you want to do anything else, just send us an email, clubs@join-mana.com, or just DM me or whatever. Then we will look at it. That will be very nice, and hope to meet you here. For now, I'm gonna sign off here. I'm gonna spend the night with my little baby and my wife, and that will be it. So, thank you guys for watching. Up to the next one. Ciao.